Voters in 3 Vermont towns made decisions surrounding evictions and just what makes an eviction just or unjust. The ballot items aim to end unfair evictions and keep people who haven't done anything wrong in their apartments and their homes. ABC 22's Matt Holderman joins us live in South Burlington now with the results of those measures across the state. Matt?
Hi, Lauren. Well, this Just Cause eviction ballot item has been on the minds of plenty of voters for not just weeks, but months in advance now, leading up to town meeting day here today. And I can tell you that voters in both Essex and Winooski did approve of the measure, meaning that in both of those towns/cities now, there will be ordinances in place that sort of list out what is reasonable eviction and what is not reasonable or justified means of eviction. And we'll list out a couple of reasonable reasons for evicting people now that we will say here. Things like non-payment of rent, drug use, and property damage are likely to be listed as justified grounds for eviction. But again, now landlords in each city will no longer be able to evict tenants for random reasons under these ordinances. It's an issue that some people in Vermont say has been becoming a trend over the years during this housing crisis. Now, looking at the results, more than 70% voted for the measure in Winooski and 60% voting yes in Essex. But now on the flip side here, the third town in the mix is Brattleboro. Voters there turned down this ballot measure actually by quite a bit, 65% voting no. And this ballot item has seen some opposition over the last few years, including from the state's governor, Phil Scott, who said last year that Just Cause eviction measures would discourage landlords from renting to certain people, or in some cases discourage them from renting at all, which Scott says would only add to the housing crisis. So again, the ballot measure fails in Brattleboro, but it does pass in both Essex and Winooski.